General George Patton earned the Purple Heart in World War I. He carried a pair of pistols with ivory handles with him all the time. He first saw combat and gained fame chasing Pancho Villa. He was forced to repeat his first year at West Point. He believed in reincarnation, and he was also an Olympic athlete. Competed in the pentathlon in the 1912 Olympics. He was just a funky guy, old George. And so the Americans named the tank after him. The M48A5 Patton. Oh yeah! Actually, quite a few. There's a lot of Pattons. This is the Tier 10 Patton. And as George was a lone wolf, did things his own way, sometimes without a lot of support, that's what's going to happen in this game. Who's playing this? Triple, I can't say her name, but it's a lot of triples. I think, well, that's the size of most Americans. Triple, extra large. You're by yourself, buddy. Your whole team is a bunch of lemmings in the southwest corner, and you, the little Pat, in the middle, by yourself. It's all up to you. Can he do it, guys? In case you don't know, you've tuned in to part 2, day 2 of America Week. We're featuring American tanks all week long. Yeah, the funky sounds and the funky games brought to you from America, US of A, the funky country. Let's do it. Yeah. The Patton Tier 10 playing on Kampenabushka map. I think that's what this map's called. I forget actually. This is the map you play when you want to camp in a bushka. If you do it in your light tank, you complete your spotting missions. But there's no camping in a bushka in this game because there's wheeled vehicles running around. And everyone knows that wheeled vehicles ruin camping in a bushka experiences. So most people, when there's wheeled vehicles in the game, hide in the corner like all his team has done. But not Mr. Triple. Snap!
Enemy hit.
Oh, he's got a female crew. Ooh. So he's playing in the middle. He's got gun depression, he's got an okay turret, but he's got no concealment. The Patton is just one of those tanks that's spotted all the time. If you're playing a Patton, guys, it's American, it's a medium tank. It's got the worst concealment of any medium tank in the game. Tier 10. All the other Tier 10 medium tanks have better concealment. Some heavy tanks have better concealment. So when you're playing the Patton, just assume that you're always spotted. Hence the saying that the Patton's a great tank, but you can't make mistakes. You have to know how to play it. And that is, some tanks you can move into some positions and you have some bushes and you have some distance between you and the enemies and you take shots and the enemies don't see you and you're okay. You can like farm. But in the Patton, you'll notice every time he shoots,
Enemy armor is damaged.
his light bulb didn't go off. Klaus, what are you talking about? Almost every time he shoots, he's going to get detected because the Patton has shit concealment. Anyways, that's just something to remember. Okay, what the hell is that? It's a mouse wearing a hat? What is that? I didn't even... What the hell is that? These skins... What? It looks like he's wearing a top hat.
Penetration.
These skins that add these weird things on top of tanks now.
We've hit them, but we didn't penetrate their armor.
Just a little aside here. There's a lot of new skins for some of the some of the tanks now. And what bothers me is that when you aim at the tank or you just see the outline like this, it shows you the outline of the weird skin. And I know enough not to shoot the little top hat because it's not a hitbox. But there's some people actually that I've got some emails saying they shot and it went right through and it didn't register. It's because they're hitting a portion of the tank that's just the skin. And I don't think the outline should include the weird added things that are on the skin. I know, that's just my opinion. You guys can have your own opinion. But some of these skins are a little distracting. A little distracting. The turret ring, by the way, your turret ring is damaged. You can never turret. Your tracks is damaged too. You've got a repair kit. You don't want to repair your turret? Well, you don't have to turn it, I guess. He's exposed it. He's exposed it. And they're losing 5-7. And he's hiding behind a destructible house. And your ammo rack.
Ammo rack damage.
He's in a Patton. Everyone can see you, and you're playing front line.
Penetration.
But he's doing pretty good. He's got over 4,000 damage on a losing team so far. Can he somehow turn things around? Now, K91 on his team has managed to get kind of behind the enemies in the north, which is interesting. That's good. He can poke this ridgeline. Is he spotted as soon as he shoots? No, okay. Now, it does tell you something. When you don't get spotted, it tells you where they are not. If you're a good player, sometimes you poke, you shoot, you don't get spotted. And that tells you, oh, there's no one in the bush right there to the left. Can't see it on the screen there, but you can make some assumptions on where they're not, which is important. Someone asked me, does it matter to have 6th sense on some tanks? Like some Swedish TDs or camp tanks that you're going to be way at the back. Should you bother with 6th sense? Yes! Because 6th sense is not used just to let you know when you're spotted. It's used to try and detect the enemies as well. You can be in any tank and you get to a ridgeline, and the little tactic of you poke the ridgeline and then pull back and see if your 6th sense went off. And if it's gone off, sometimes you know exactly where the enemies are. And if it doesn't go off, you know exactly where they're not. So you don't just use 6th sense to let you know when you're detected. Sometimes you use it as a tool to let you know where the enemies are. So like if he pokes this ridgeline, it may not work in this particular game, man, this particular example, guys, but if he pokes this ridgeline like this, and he doesn't get spotted, he knows that to the left, over his left shoulder in those little bushes to the left, within his white circle view range, within the white circle, the maximum detection range, there's probably no enemy that has direct line of sight to him. So he knows where they're not. Boom. The Patton is going to work now. Now it's the EBR that spotted him. We know that. That wheeled vehicle is still alive? That is one weird enemy EBR. I think that enemy EBR is one of those I want to farm damage in my EBR players because I want my WN8 to go up. You know those guys? Those guys that when they're on your team, you can't stand them. They're in the EBR and they're sitting at the back behind the heavy tanks, shooting their laser accurate EBR guns, because Wargaming gave them the laser accurate gun. Because they know that just spotting in an EBR doesn't increase their WN8. Only doing damage increases your WN8. Spotting only helps you win. Can't stand those players. Let's see. Now that EBR is still... Oh, you're spotted. There's no way that bush is going to conceal a Patton. He's able to put a shot into... Can he do it? Oh, no. Yes! No, that was just spotting assist. And now you have to deal with the cockroach. Deal with this French cockroach. One. Enemy armor's hit. You wield farming WN8 stat padding cockroach. The Patton is in the middle of the map. The team is not really helping. He's only got 2,000 spotting assists. He's been in the middle of the map the whole game. Shoot the cockroach!
Enemy armor is hit.
Okay, does he shoot the cockroach or this guy over here? He's got a cockroach and a tank. The cockroach is scurrying around to his left? No, to his right. He's going left, right. Which side is the cockroach on? The cockroach is on the right side. The cockroach has disappeared. He's got to move into the bush. The cockroach could leap over this topography any second now. The cockroach is gone. Oh, aren't they fun to play with? There he is. No, yes, there. The cockroach is scurrying around. Make it count. Yes! Say hello to my little friend. The cockroach who camped for 2/3 of the game. Snap! Gotcha! And this Patton somehow has survived in the middle of the map the whole freaking game. Oh, there's another one. Come on, take him, take him. Oh, no!
Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
In the middle of the map the whole game and only managed 2,000 spotting assist. And now he has to rely on a Swedish TD. Yeah, take out your wallet and carry the game for the American. What is going to happen now? We have to watch. I know it's America Week, guys, but we have to watch the conclusion of this game. Now the cockroach is dead. Ding dong, the cockroach is dead. Yeah, which cockroach? The one that I can't stand. Not the player, the cockroach, guys, the tank. Don't misunderstand me. It's the tank I can't stand. If you play it, you're still a nice guy. I mean, you're just shaking what Wargaming gave you. I just think they should be removed because they ruin everyone else's gaming experience. Except when you kill them and they flip through the air six, through the six. No, flipping. There he is, dead cockroach. Okay, how is he going to do this facing a leopard? Well, he's just going to hide in a bush because this is hide in a bushka map, and he's going to wait for the leopard to show up, and then he's going to be invisible, and he's going to go snap, and he'll get him. That's all he has to do. In theory, right? That's your dead. There he is. Go back. Flip. Go back. Snap. Yeah. He was invisible, and he snapped them. Oh boy. He did it. Americans need friends too, don't they? Well, I mean, Americans and Swedish. The Americans and the Swede. Are they friends? I think so. I think the Swedes and the Americans are... I don't know. I don't know much about history. I don't know much about biology. I don't, but let's just watch. Let's stick to the commentary. The streets are Wagen 103. What? This is the tier 10. All he has to do is find the artillery. But he's running out of time. Just go for the cap. If you don't find the artillery, go for the cap. And then let's check out how the Patton did. Come on, you can do it. Go cap, says the Patton. He's sitting on a great game. He played such a great game. He has to count on his teammate. And I think his teammate has found the camping scumbag. And the camping scumbag just shoots. I guess he was invisible. Look at this, guys. The SPGs just shot in vain. Could not detect that TD. Unbelievable. But 9,000 damage. 4 kills. He made credits. Unbelievable, Mr. Patton.
Let's go.
Can the T-110E4 do it? On the same map? Spawning from the other side? A little bit different play style. What's different? He's still got a turret. He's still big. He's still American. Well, basically the only difference is, well, this tank is slower and it has a big motherfucking gun. So a little bit different play style. A little bit slower. A little bit, well, you'll see. 2 Camp in a Bushka games for you in a row. The map that some of you say is boring, but it's all different play styles on every different map. We watched 2 heavy tank games yesterday. One on the Berlin map, the AE Phase 1. Oh! 795. That's one big motherfucking gun you got there, boy. Can you do it again? Yeah, can he? Come on. Can you do it? Let's see. Can you do it? You got a pixel. Russian pixel disappear. We saw an AE Phase 1 yesterday playing on the Berlin map. Completely different gameplay because that map is a tiny little corridor of 2 squares where everyone fights. And that AE Phase 1 just dominated hull down. Then we saw the M103 play on mines. Of course, he won the hill because he spawned in the north and then just shit on everyone all game. Completely different playstyle on that map. If you spawned in the south, you hide behind the rocks. This map, completely different playstyle again. This map, hide in a bushka. Wait for the enemies to make mistakes. Basically on this map, it can go 2 ways. First way, if you have a good scout tank, if you have can you do it? Oof. Can you do it? Yes, now you can do it. Who are you going to shoot? Who are you going to call? Oops. It ain't going so well, my friend. It ain't going so well. Okay, it can go 2 ways on this map. Number 1, the team that has the good scout, if you have a very good light tank player that gets into good position, you win the game in 5 minutes and he gets 10,000 spotting assist. That's one way it can go. Or vice versa, the enemy team has the good scout. You lose in 5 minutes. You don't see anyone, your whole team dies. Then you look at the post-game stats, and there's a Manticore with 10,000 spotting assist, or a light tank with 10,000 spotting assist. That's one way it could go. Blind shot for probably 800. The other way it could go is the light tanks in the game are just not dominating. They're just not doing their job, or they don't do much, or they die. And then you get this. See? This is what you get. And basically, once the light tanks are dead, or if no one's really doing the spotting, the way it goes is anyone who drives or presses W gets killed. Like, this guy's pressed W. And he's dead. This guy's pressed W. Anyone who presses W is dead once the light tanks are out of the game. Why is that, Claus? Someone's got a spot. And it's just simple math, really. Snap!
Penetration.
Holy shit. Oh, that was a low roll for 638. And it's just math, guys. Once the light tanks are dead, especially the ones with good concealment that can kind of scoot around with 30-40% concealment and get into positions, once they're dead, it's like this. Any tank, including a heavy, including a T110E4 here, including a mouse type 5 heavy, anyone who sits stationary in the bushes has better concealment than anyone who's driving. And it's as simple as that. The bushes are so powerful on this map that you can be sitting there in a KV2, and intrinsically you have 6% concealment, but you're sitting behind a 50% bush or a line of 50% bushes. You're invisible. They have to proxy spot you if they're coming along the line of bushes. You press the W key and you drive anywhere where there's not a bush between you and a line of sight of an enemy, you're detected. Anyone who presses W is dead. Oh, but Claus, they could carefully maneuver from bush to bush and leap from this bush to that bush and calculate the angle. Yeah, I know. A really good player could scoot through the bushes along the line, get into a position. Maybe he's got commander's vision system. He can get close to the enemies along the 2 line, light them, stop, hopefully. There's sophisticated techniques. But generally speaking, on this map, anyone who moves gets detected by the people who don't move, that are sitting in the bushes. Hence, boring. And that's why when you get this map, if you're playing a light tank or a fast, stealthy medium, this is your chance to shine. Don't die in the first. You don't have to win in the first minute. Don't go so aggressive that you're gonna get killed. You do 1100 spotting and you're dead. Your team can't kill them all in 1 minute. So just be patient, get into good positions, but You know, use your judgment of where you should go, but don't die. Above all else, not dying is probably an important factor. And then, imagine if there was an EBR or even any other Tier 10 light tank alive at this point in the game. If there was one alive at this point in the game, this is where you get another 14,000 spotting assists, because you can move around almost with impunity from bush to bush. Leaping from tall buildings. Swinging from tree to tree. And someone is detected, and someone's going to pay. Boop.
Enemy armor is damaged.
That guy poked the ridgeline, got spotted, and is now going to pay for his stupidity. Can he take one more? No, he doesn't have a shot. Doesn't have a shot. Now you notice his team has been pushing up the 2 line, right? The team has been pushing up the 2 line. They are evaporating. You notice this? He's inching forward, inching. He's pressed the W key. That's dangerous. Is it almost time for him to retreat? Oh, they got him. And people just keep exploding, but you don't know where the shots are coming from, because those who press W died. Okay, now his E100 is moving forward. Let's just see if my theory is correct. His team is pushing forward. The T-95, the E100, heavily armored, behemoth tanks. They're moving forward over there. He's pre-aimed. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Some blind shooting going on. Typical game on Camp in a Bushka map. The E100 is moving. They're slowly edging forward. They're thinking, oh, this guy's moving. He's pressed W. Oh, and you've been detected as well for firing your gun, because he pressed W as well. You did not need to be as far up as you were, but he emerges only losing half his HP. He only lost half his HP. The T-95 on the enemy team moved and now is gone. So now his team is moving forward. The E-100 and the T-95 are moving forward. Let's just keep watching. Keep watching. Oh yeah. Oh, this one's gonna, oh yeah. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Some tanks have pressed W. Other tanks are sitting still.
Enemy hit.
He shot the Scorpion and did 0. Oh my god. How is the Scorpion still alive, guys? Go ahead, take the shot. Take the shot. Take the shot. Yes.
Enemy armor destroyed.
Enemy armor destroyed. What's going on? Oh boy, there's enemies everywhere. What's going on? Take another shot on this guy. Make it count. Make it count. Say hello to my oh.
Enemy hit.
This tank. Is that the way this gun works? It doesn't seem to be working very well to me. Oh, the E100's dead. Oh, the T-95. He pressed W. Now, while I'm ranting here,
The armor is damaged.
old Wandro 15. I didn't even introduce you. Wandro 15 is doing an excellent thing here. There's someone in the cap, but he's not going back. He's not leaving his teammate yet. He's going to put another shot into this guy. His teammate, unfortunately, is dead.
Enemy vehicle
And he kills that guy before heading back. Calculated kill, knowing that he has time to go reset because he did not want to be in a crossfire later on down the road. And there you go. His teammates moved up, they're all dead. But I guess they had to. You know, you can argue it both ways, guys. It's just what you want to do. If you want to be the sacrificial lamb that moves forward, go for it. If you want to be the guy that does the sniping so you're alive to keep playing, then go for it. I don't know what his artillery was thinking. His artillery just moved forward to kill himself. And now it's 2 versus 2. And there's someone in the cap. How does he make these bushes work? He moves up. Where is he? Oh yeah, that's good. Good mechanics there. Well, there you go. See, moving tank detected. Sitting still tank behind the bush, not detected.
Penetration.
Ah, you silly German tank. Even that tiny bush in the cap was concealing that guy. It's only till he started moving that he was detected. Now he's just got to move in. No, you can't see him. Now he's still. There's a little bush there in your way. Camp in a bush, guy. Can he see him? Okay, he's got to change his angle. See how powerful these bushes are, guys? This map. This is the map where you learn of bush mechanics. You got to fiddle with it and try and understand it. But in certain circumstances, it's just better not to move. Okay, can he detect them now? He's got, yeah. That's weird. Okay, I guess this bush doesn't work. Boom. Oh, he saw him through that little gap. He saw them through the little gap and then hit him. And he remains undetected. And now, oh, full health. Death Star. As long as his teammate doesn't die, right? Don't die. Oh! Is he spotted? No. No, because that guy was outside. And of course his teammate died. Why'd you die? What's wrong with you? And he's invisible. But I think that connected. This guy does not have maximum view range. Oh, not max. That's not a fair statement. He does not have more than 445 meter view range. So his view range is limited to that green circle. His detection range is less than that. Oh, okay, he's got him. Okay. Now, oh, and he's detected. Ah, the Death Star knows where you are. It's Great Britain versus the US of A here, guys. Here we go. We got a really big show for you today. We have the American tank sitting in the bush and the Great British tank sitting like a Muppet in the open, and he has died. He is dead. The American tank wins again. You Americans taking your time, showing up late with your big guns. You think you're so great because you have those big guns. Well, you did win the game, and you did over 10,000 damage. You kicked ass, as they say in America. You let them have it. You going down, motherfucker. Yeah, take that. You gotta ask yourself, do you feel lucky, kid? Yeah. Faster than a plane. More powerful than a locomotive. Faster than a speeding bullet. Able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. Is it a crow? Is it a plane? Is it a Russian man? No, it's not a Russian man. It's Superman! And Superman was American! And Ed Sullivan was American as well, and none of you Brits would have been popular unless you made it to the Ed Sullivan show, including those mop-top singers, you know. Until they showed up on Ed Sullivan, they were nothing, I tell you. You needed the Americans to make you popular. I'll tell you that much.